Hello everyone. My name is Dr. Hema M.G. Patel, and I'm going to give you an overview of advanced numerology course today. I'm a numerologist, tarot coach. I'm also learning different modalities of related to astrology. I'm also a founder and director of Srijay Academy, where we teach different languages such as Gujarati, Hindi, and Sanskrit. So before we start about numbers, we see the numbers everywhere. In we see the numbers in clocks, we see the numbers on our phone, even our mobile number has numbers as well. Number has relationship to our name as well. Number has a big impact in our life. Each number is associated with a planet. There are numbers from 1 to 9, and each number indicates a planet, such as number 1 is for Sun, 2 is for Moon, 3 is for Jupiter, 4 is for Rahu, which is a shadow planet, 5 it's a Mercury, 6 that's a Venus, 7 that is Ketu, that is also a shadow planet, 8 that is Saturn, and 9 is Mars. And I would suggest that everyone should learn numerology because numerology help us to understand about ourselves. They help us to clear our goals, help us to get mind clarity, vision, and what is our purpose? What is our life purpose? And what we should do, we can make a better decision based on our numbers. And if we adjust and adapt to our numbers, we can make our life better. We can make our relationships better. We can guide our kids which field they should go to, which profession or career they should choose. So, numerology is something that we should on our daily life. It is a mystical science that talks about the logics behind numbers. It talks about the connection between numbers and planets. There are many, many things that we can talk about numerology. So, numbers which are indicated by planets, and that also tells it tells us about the characteristics of ourselves, personal characteristics, our attitude, behavior, right? So number one, that indicates sun's quality. So sun is a king, he's the ruler, right? And people who have date of birth 1, 10, 19, and 28, they are all ruled by number one. People whose date of birth total is 1, they are also ruled by number 1. That is called life path number or their destiny number. It's also called Bhagyang in Hindi. And that number gets activated after the age of 35, right? So this basic number is the number of our date of birth, such as somebody's date of birth is 13. If we total 13, 1 plus 3, that is 4, that is called the basic number, Mulang, right? So these two numbers, basic number and the destiny number, these two numbers are very important in our lives. That tells us about ourselves, the characteristics of a person, that also tells what life path, destiny this person is going to get or do, right? Based on this planet's characteristics. Our life revolves around these numbers, right? So people who are ruled by number one, they are born leader. They are the initiator. They are the trendsetter. They get new beginning either in their life, career, or relationship. But there is a negative side of it. as well, such as king. He is dominant, he has aggression as well, right? So you need to balance the energy of number one to make sure it doesn't go on negative side, right? Then we are going to look at number two, which is moon. And moon is like a queen who follows traditions and beauty. That also indicates balance, relationships, pampering, intuition, emotional sensitive. So people who are ruled by number two, whose date of birth is 2, 20, 11, right? So those people, you will see this kind of characteristics in those people, right? So they these people are very soft spoken, they have very good intuition ability. They should definitely learn numerology, I would suggest, because they really have good intuition power. They should learn tarot cards because they can use their intuition powers and their creativity to guide other people. They can be really good mentors. It will actually balance their emotional, sensitive side of it as well because they are applying their creativity and intuition into it. They always need pampering and they would like to pamper other people as well. They are very kind hearted, so they are pure soul. Then we are going to look at number three, which is Jupiter, it's guru, advisor in our life, right? So number one doesn't listen to anyone else, but number one bows down to his guru, advisor, mentor, right? For example, Bhagwan Ram, he was always taking advice of his Guru Vashisht, right? So people whose date of birth is 3, 12, 21, and 30, they are all ruled by number three, Jupiter's qualities. These people have lots of knowledge, wisdom. They are always looking for growth, expansion in their life. They are really good advisor. They get prosperity in their life as well. But when you have a lot of knowledge, it can also give you ego as well, right? Attitude as well. So these people should guide other people, but they should never give advice to someone unless someone asks for the advice, right? They can be a really good teacher as well. Then number four is ruled by Rahu, and people whose date of birth is 4, 13, 22, and 31. These peoples, these people, they are ruled by Rahu's characteristics, such as stability, structure, loss, and suddenness. You will see sudden events in their life. They get sudden loss. That loss can be either money, relationship as well, right? They are very structured, organized, but they have confusion in their mind. Rahu creates that confusion. Rahu is a very mysterious planet. It's hard to know this planet, understand this planet. It can create confusion. Sometimes this number can create depression in those people as well because they overthink a lot. If I talk about number two, you will see the same tendency, stress, anxiety, depression, if number two becomes negative. If you see Sushant Singh Rajput's date of birth, Zoya Khan's date of birth, you will find number two prominently there because those people, they are very sensitive, they are very emotional. And this number, when it becomes negative, they can go into depression and they can even do suicide as well. So we need to understand each number and we need to balance each number based on their characteristics and understand what kind of action or results these numbers are giving. Is it positive or negative? Right? It has to be balanced in each number. Okay. Then we are going to look at number 5, which is Mercury. Mercury is the real son of a king. That's how we call it. But if you go back into the ancient history, Mercury was the son of Chandra, moon, and Tara. Tara was the wife of Jupiter, but moon had an affair with Tara. So that's how Mercury was born. But Jupiter gave him knowledge. Jupiter was the teacher of Mercury. So this is the history, and we need to understand the history so that way we can apply that knowledge and we can use that logic into our numbers. So people who are ruled by number 5, whose date of birth is 5/14/23, they have this characteristics prominently, such as balance, intelligent, they are business minded, money oriented, they are lazy, they are very adaptable and flexible because number 5 comes in the middle of all the numbers from 1 to 9, right? If number 5 becomes negative, then it can give fraud, such as Vijay Mallya, whose number 5, he has number 5 in his date of birth, and whose number 5 became negative, and that's why he did that fraud that we all know, right? So number 5, if it's on positive side, then it can help you make a lot of money because it's good for the business, right? But if it becomes negative, then it can give fraud as well, right? Then number 6, we are going to look at number 6, which is ruled by Venus, and we call it a girlfriend, king's girlfriend as well. And people whose date of birth is 6/15/33, they are all ruled by Venus. Number 6 gives luxury. They are the people who are ruled by 6. They love luxury in their life. They use branded items. They are very family oriented. They love pampering and they'll pamper their kids as well. They are very overprotective and they like to show off, such as Honey Singh. His date of birth is also 15, and you see a lot of show off in his songs. He used branded items. He shows luxury, branded cars, branded watch in his song, right? Then we are going to look at number 7, which is Ketu. Ketu is also a very mysterious planet, just like Rahu, and that indicates luck. People who are ruled by number 7, they are logical, analytical. These people get disappointment either in their life or career. They also get betrayal from other people. These people are very, very intuitive, imaginative. Sometimes luck doesn't work for them and they are very lucky for other people as well. People whose date of birth is 7/16/25, they are ruled by number 7, Ketu. They are very confused mind. They are very curious. They are very mathematical oriented. Their curiosity is so high. So it is very highly recommended that they should learn at least one modality of astrology, especially numerology. So that way they will be able to channelize, balance the energy of number 7. and they will be able to understand themselves, apply these things that will calm down their mind because they overthink a lot as well. Then we are going to look at number 8, which is Saturn. Saturn is called the unreal son of king. Saturn is the son of Suryadev, sun. And people who are ruled by number 8, they are very, very grounded, practical in nature. They have stability. They are very hardworking. This is, sorry for the spelling mistake. They are very, very hardworking, and they always get delays and struggles in their life. They never get anything very easily. They have to work hard. And usually, after the age of 35, they start getting the results of their hard work. And after 44, their life starts to get balance or stability, such as Narendra Modi, sir. You can see in his life, he is also ruled by number 8. And he started getting recognition after the age of 44. He had a lot of struggles in his life, but he overcome, and now he's at a really, really good position. So there are the characteristics of Saturn. People whose date of birth is 8, 17, and 26, they are all ruled by Saturn. Then we are going to look at number 9, which is Mars. We call it Senapati of Sena. And number 9, whose date of birth is 9, 18, 27, they are all ruled by number 9. Number 9 is one-man army. They don't need anyone else. They like to be alone. They are very spiritual. They have high power, very high power. They are like Hanumanji. They have aggression. They need a mentor in their life to channelize, to balance their energy. Because if number 9 becomes positive, they finish the task. They are the finisher because it is the last number from 1 to 9, from the series of 1 to 9, right? But they can be destroyer as well if they become negative. So it is very important to balance their energy. They have fire. They are very dominant as well. They are humanitarian. They love to do social service, and they are born for social service. They should, and they should do social service. They are very kind, they have high power, and they can be a really good healer or a doctor. So if we understand these numbers in detail in our numerology course, then we can guide ourselves, our kids, other people as well. We can make good decisions based on characteristics of these numbers, and it will really, really help us understand ourselves. We can make better relationships with others because we will not overreact, but we will understand it's not the person, but it's the number who is doing it, right? So if you would like to join with us in the numerology course, you can contact us +1 989 854 6287. If you would like to get a consultation based on numerology or tarot reading, you can contact us as well. Thank you so much. God bless you all.